Hi everyone, David here, just checking with you with a summary video of a project I just completed off of the Adafruit tutorial database, which was the LED acrylic sign. I was looking for something that I could finish relatively quickly, was straightforward, but would still have a lot of impact. And as you'll see in just a moment when I show you the picture of the final product, I did in fact get that. My roommate from college actually I think started what was the first escape room in Houston, and so as I was thinking of projects to do, I was browsing the list, saw this one, I thought, hey, I could do something really nice for my friend, and it would have his own customized company logo. So in terms of the project, it was very well documented. It is pretty straightforward to do, but I wanted to make this video to give you a heads up of a couple difficulties I ran across in case this is something that you want to take on. So in terms of the build, I own neither a 3D printer nor a laser cutter for the acrylic piece, and so I had to use a service called makexyz.com for the 3D printing, and that was relatively straightforward. You just download the STL files from Adafruit, upload them to makexyz, and then you pay and they send them to you a few days later. The cost for printing the top and bottom piece was about $12 each, so with shipping I was at about $25. The acrylic piece, however, was tougher. So there's one major service online that does the acrylic cutting called Pinocchio, and unfortunately, because of the fact that all my roommate had for his logo, or all my friend had, sorry, for his logo was a PNG file, there was a certain amount of back and forth on Fiverr I had to follow to get the file formatted correctly for Pinocchio. And then once that was done, the service doesn't sell individual pieces. It just sells the smallest sheet fit 8 of these, so I had to pay about $40 for 8 when I only needed one. And I would say that's going into this, you should know that for one build it is quite expensive. If you're doing a series though, I think you could probably make it work. And in fact, my friend, having seen this one, which I just made for him just for fun, I think he's going to order a couple of these as trophies, or at least that's what he's kind of suggested. I think that's a great idea to use these things as trophies, and so if you're able to, make these a series for that purpose or something similar, I think it wouldn't be so bad from a unit cost perspective. So, having said that, having gotten the actual physical pieces built, the other two issues I ran into, and you'll see that in another picture I put up here, it's that the fixing of the NeoPixel stick to the bottom base was supposed to happen with a type of machine screw. Now, I ordered about 3 different types of screws and could not for the life of me get them to fit into the openings on the NeoPixel. So unfortunately, that had to be done with Scotch tape. As you'll see on this picture I flash here on the screen, it's not particularly attractive, but it does get the job done. The other issue I ran into was the actual programming of the board. So thankfully, in terms of troubleshooting, the guide does say that it must be a text file. There shouldn't be any formatting. And I was actually using the Linux Office suite, since I'm actually running my projects off of a Raspberry Pi computer that you can see here. So I was just using the Linux Office suite, and it wasn't working for me. So I opened up my Windows laptop, just copied the code directly for the LED programming, saved it as a text file, and uploaded it, and it worked no problem. So certainly be aware of that. It'll save you a lot of frustration with your project. But I'll put up the picture now of the what this looks like lit up. It looks really great. So if you're looking for something simple, you can get finished in a couple hours, but that's going to look really, really awesome, I highly recommend this project.